we'll do that for you at 8:41 as we do each and every day. And your traffic, straight ahead at 8:30 on Newsradio 610 WIOD.
iHeartRadio is presenting the first ever podcast award, presented by Capital One.
Award goes to
Best Crime Podcast, Comedy, History, Sports, Bingeable, and our first ever Podcast of the Year award, the 2019 iHeartRadio Podcast Awards. Listen Friday night at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, right here. Or watch the live video stream on iHeartRadio's Twitter. Brought to you by Capital One. We've reimagined banking with inviting cafes and one of the nation's best savings rates. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet?
I want you to want me. Get ready to jam. Go back to junior and high school as Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Cheap Trick bring their 70s and 80s new wave hits to the Magic City Amphitheater under the lights in the South Florida skies. Cheap Trick with special guest Blood, Sweat, and Tears will be tearing through all their greatest hits. It's coming up Saturday night, January 26th. '70s and '80s new wave rockers and Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Cheap Trick along with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. The show already a hot ticket coming up Saturday, January 26th at the Magic City Amphitheater. Get your tickets at MagicCityCasino.com.
I'm PJ Mitchell of the law firm of Mitchell & West. If you've been injured, arrested, or need a divorce, let us fight for you. Your case is our case. Go to MitchellandWest.com for a free consultation. That's MitchellandWest.com.
You have rights? Mitchell & West will protect them. Main office in Miami.
Get news, traffic, and weather everywhere you go. Stream WIOD live on your phone with the free iHeartRadio app.
Hey, Florida. The cannabis industry is on the rise. There's an easy way to learn more about the cannabis industry. Just go and visit hightimes.com. That's hightimes.com.
You must be this informed
I'm so glad I found this radio station.
to ride on another roller coaster year of news and talk.
This is crazy.
So if you're ready, jump on in and enjoy the ride.
One journey ends and the other begins.
Happy News Year from News Radio 610 WIOD.
Miami Lakes Auto Mall's New Year's event. 7 brands, 1 location. Save up to $18,000 only at Miami Lakes Auto Mall.
Your news starts now.
Good morning. I'm Natalie Rodriguez. A gorgeous start to the day today. Temperatures are still on the cool side, and they will remain cool for the rest of the day. Top stories that we're following for you, including the murder of a local realtor, that and much more. But first, check on traffic with Monica Martinez in Miami's Magic City Casino Traffic Center.
All right, thank you, Natalie. We're dealing with an abandoned vehicle in Miami-Dade right now on the 826 westbound, just beyond Northwest 27th Avenue. That's blocking the left lane. This traffic report is sponsored by Unbound.org. And 95 south on the approach to the Golden Glades interchange, still dealing with heavy bumper-to-bumper. This is due to an earlier accident that has been cleared. Those delays stemming back to Pembroke Road. Your next report's at 8:40 on News Radio 610 WIOD.
Taking a look right now at Doppler radar, not looking bad at all. We've got 57 right now in West Miami and 55 degrees in Weston at 8:31. A female realtor, well known in the community, found shot dead in a Northwest Miami-Dade driveway. The suspect is believed to be her own son-in-law.
He found out he was getting divorced. He knew he was getting divorced, and he was upset.
Miami-Dade police believe that 52-year-old Stephen Casimo then fled to Hollywood, where police tracked him down.
Dispatch from Miami-Dade was able to ping a phone and transmitted the call to us and told us that he was in our city. We were able to find the vehicle, place a perimeter around the vehicle, and sustain the vehicle.
Now, Casimo was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. It's 8:32, and Senator Rick Scott wants Republicans and Democrats back at the bargaining table to reopen the government.
You got to work with people. I mean, I worked with my legislature. Did I get it done exactly the way I want things done? No. But I know they had to win, and we had to win to get something done for my state.
Appearing on Fox and Friends, Scott said members of Congress should not get paid until a budget deal is reached. New to Capitol Hill, he called Congress dysfunctional and said President Trump needs to do everything possible to protect the southern border. And another day and still no end in sight to the shutdown. And as NBC's Hallie Jackson reports, the president and Democrats are still far apart as ever.
We are now entering day 25 of what is now the longest government shutdown ever. And with no negotiators around the table, President Trump is now taking options off of it. He has rejected a plan that would have temporarily reopened government for a few weeks.
As a result, today is the first day tens of thousands of members of the Coast Guard are expected to miss a paycheck since the shutdown started on December 22nd. It's 8:33. Negotiations appear to still be ongoing over a bid to keep iconic American retailer Sears open for business. Talks are set to have continued late into the evening as stakeholders weigh whether the 126-year-old company should live on. Sears chairman Eddie Lampert is now offering more than $5 billion for the bankrupt company, a deal that would keep hundreds of store locations open and thousands of workers employed. It's part of a bankruptcy auction for the company's assets. The Food and Drug Administration is resuming inspections of food facilities today. The FDA has not inspected places that produce food since the shutdown started over 3 weeks ago. FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb said hundreds of furloughed workers have agreed to come back to work in order to continue working without pay. It's 8:34, and the man who drove his Ferrari off a dock and into the Intracoastal says Jesus made him do it. There's dash cam video that shows James Mukachieco driving the exotic luxury car into the inlet in Palm Beach last month. The Deerfield Beach man told police Jesus also made him the smartest man on earth. The driver was rescued and the waterlogged Ferrari was recovered. Meanwhile, the New York Jets introducing their new head coach, Adam Gase, to the media, but fans were talking more about his shifty eyes and his ability to lead the team.
Gase, who is the Jets' 19th head coach, says he's ready to turn Gang Green back into a winner.
Excited to get going. I know it's ways away before we get players in here, but you can feel the energy in the building.
What do the fans think? Well, social media lit up. The talk all about Gaze's gaze. During his press conference, he was constantly scanning the room, looking in a different direction every few seconds. A reporter who's covered Gaze for years says his shifty eye performance was likely just nerves on the first day at a new job.
That's Noam Layden reporting. Sunscreen is pretty essential in helping prevent skin cancer, but Key West commissioners are voting on whether to ban certain kinds.
Commissioner Mary Lou Hoover says the problem is two ingredients in some sunscreens:
oxybenzone and octinoxate.
Commissioner Hoover says the ingredients are fairly common in many name brand sunscreens, but she says some companies are already starting to create new formulas without oxybenzone or octinoxate, generally labeled reef-friendly. As for the bill to ban sunscreens with the harmful ingredients,
It has to be voted on twice in order to pass, so this will be the first vote.
the vote happens at tonight's commission meeting. Al Lewis, News Radio 610 WIOD.
And sleeping for at least 6 hours a night plays a big role in keeping your heart healthy. That, according to new research out today, the study finds that adults who slept less than 6 hours had a 27% higher chance of developing a cardiovascular condition. Sleeping more than 8 hours a night also showed a correlation to heart problems. More news at 9 is 8:35. I'm Natalie Rodriguez, News Radio 610 WIOD.
It's the Ron Burgundy Podcast. It's the Ron Burgundy Podcast. Guess what? I got a podcast, and you don't. Guess what? I got a podcast, and you don't. Ron Burgundy Podcast.
Coming to the iHeartRadio app January 31st and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You're listening to the Ron Burgundy Podcast, a journey that I think you will find fascinating.
Thursday, January 31st. Download the iHeartRadio app and get ready.
iHeartRadio.
Grammy-nominated Joe Bonamassa, hailed as one of the greatest guitar players. Live in concert on Friday, February 15th, Saturday, February 16th, and Sunday, February 17th at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. Get tickets at the box office or online at Ticketmaster.com. Joe Bonamassa. Don't miss your chance to experience the guitar event of the year.
We're off and running in our championship meet. Join us at Gulfstream Park on Saturday, January 19th for the Sunshine Millions featuring top Florida thoroughbreds. Enjoy a day of thrilling live racing and a delicious buffet lunch in our dining room. 10 Palms offering stunning views overlooking the track. Plus, join us on Sunday, January 20th for a gift with purchase. At Gulfstream Park, you'll always find fast horses, food, and fun. So be sure to make us part of your weekend. Get your reservations now. Visit GulfstreamPark.com for more info. Champions start here. Gulfstream Park.
Hey, it's Mobile Mike, and I want to tell you about some of the great things going on Las Olas at the Balcony. Don't miss the Sunday Fun Day brunch. Monday through Friday, get 25-cent martinis and $1 oysters. We hope to see you at the Balcony on Las Olas, Fort Lauderdale's new hotspot.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. In 2016, one of my employees accidentally clicked through an online vendor's contract, which recommitted my company to an additional 12 months of their service. I called the vendor to explain the accident. Nope, they pointed to their ironclad contract, told me to pay or else. I will pay them, but after 12 months, I'm gone. I've been in business over 30 years, and I've never made my customers sign a long-term contract. Never. And now, my fifth successful company, Patriot Software, offers payroll to business owners with 1 to 100 employees, and there's no long-term contract. And if you need help with your payroll, we will help you for free. Go to PatriotSoftware.com, use promo code RADIO, and get 2 months of payroll free. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
Message and data rates may apply.
If you're considering going back to school, ask yourself the following questions. Do you need the flexibility to take classes on your schedule? Do you have college credits you need transferred? Do you want to earn a quality degree from a world-renowned university? Learn for yourself why the Wall Street Journal ranks ASU 5th in the nation for producing the best qualified graduates, and why 87% of ASU grads are recruited within 90 days of graduation. Text PROJECT to 35517. That's PROJECT to 35517.
What if the kid who cut your grass worked like most financial advisors? Instead of a straight-up $20, you'd get some confusing bill with surcharges and add-ons. What the heck is a blade height adjustment fee? Creative planning is different. Our fiduciary advisors work off one transparent fee structure, and we never receive commissions on your investments. Dial 866-440-1006 for a free, no-obligation consultation with Creative Planning. Investment strategies recommended by Creative Planning are not assured of earning a profit or avoiding a loss in declining markets.
News at the top and bottom of every hour and anytime it breaks. From the Al Hendrickson Toyota Weather Studios.
Well, it's been a dry stretch. The dry stretch will continue since November 1st down, about 1.6 inches in the rain bucket. And no rain in this forecast. Some clouds, otherwise clear sky this morning. With clouds mixing in at times. Clouds, sun later, 75. Tonight, 54. Mainly clear. Tomorrow, sun back, 74. Thursday, Friday, clouds, sunshine, near 80 degrees both days. Probably going to be in the upper 70s. With updates around the clock on South Florida's Severe Weather Station. On the Weather Channel's Race Staging Newsradio, 610 WIOD.
This report is sponsored by Al Hendrickson Toyota.
Are you ready, South Florida, for 2019? Al Hendrickson is ready to save you money today. Save up to 50% off MSRP on all used cars in stock. And remember, South Florida, who saves you money? Al Hendrickson Toyota! Used cars at plus tax, tag, title, registration, and 695 dealer fee, 299 EFT, and 45 PTA fee.
It's 8:40. Let's check traffic for you with Monica Martinez at Miami's Magic City Casino Traffic Center. Same problems out there, Monica?
Same problems, Jimmy. We're still dealing with that abandoned vehicle in Miami-Dade on the Palmetto West, just beyond Northwest 27th Avenue. That's blocking the left lane. Be careful on the approach. This traffic report is sponsored by the Get Upside Gas app. Download and use promo code SAVE. And those heavy delays continue due to an earlier accident 95 southbound on the approach to the 826 interchange. Broward County, we are crash-free, but touch and go continues on your Turnpike South, heading towards 595. That's thanks to that earlier accident involving a tractor-trailer. Your next report's at 8:50 on News Radio 610 WIOD.
Snap crack!